I doubt you knew that the national park has a museum in it. But no worries, we're gonna be seeing all this in this video. Welcome to my channel, and this is yet another edition of Chem Foundation family trip to Queen Elizabeth National Park. So here we had reached the entrance where we shall be having the boat cruise from, and pictures were ongoing, others were easing themselves. Meanwhile, there's registration that has to be done before we proceed. And our patron chose the teacher amongst us to register all of us. For the time we spent in the game park, I did not see any littered paper, polythene, plastic. Mention it. It's such a clean environment, and I highly recommend. So let's see some of the services that are offered at this point. There's chimpanzee tracking, we have boat cruising, a guided nature walk, and so many others. Campfire, accommodation, and it's time to set off. So from that point, we had to drive for about 10 minutes before we got to this other entrance. To our surprise, there was a petrol station inside the game park. But anyways, it should be there because you really drive long hours in the game park. Actually, you don't stop driving until you're tired and decide to go home. It's endless. I also observed there are also car mechanics in case your car gets a problem. That's our tour guide over there, Kambug. He's also a relative. He's my uncle. Since registering takes time because one person has to fill in their names, their number, their address, where they're coming from, Bilal decided to have a chill. Eno motoka nsajja ze zikola what it is. Welcome to Moya Safari Lodge. So here we were also trying to sign in, confirm our payments that we had made at the first entrance, and it so happened that the security guard here was our relative, so we asked him to get in and introduce himself to everyone. So we had to proceed with our journey, and at this point we all thought that we were heading to our boat cruises set of points, but surprisingly we had to first visit the museum. I cannot say it in one word how beautiful this place is, but it is very beautiful.
How are you?
I love the way our patron takes extra care to each of us. At this point, I'm taking you inside the museum that I never knew existed in a national park. Maybe some of you also could have not known that there's a museum in the national park. Okwekenneenya okwabadde awo naye nga tour guide yabaawo ku kiddo.
But for the one in the zoo, it is 50 years. So for the case of the buffalo, for the one in the wild, it runs up to 8 years. And the one in the zoo, it is 35 years. Yes. Even yes, then its gestation period it is 11 months. For this one, gestation period it is 8 months. Yes. Nabo kibera kisajja kiri tuwa kilogrammu 13 n'ebibiri. Yes.
I assume you're wondering where these bones are gotten, just like I was. These are animals that die of old age in the park. I'll also show you buffaloes, like how they get to old age, then they're discriminated. Then they die from there, from the islands, and they bring them this side for us to study about them. So there is also a craft shop this side. What I observed is that maybe there is a craft shop at most of the stations, if not all stations. There's a craft shop where you can buy anything that you desire. Eryo ezzike ssebo ly'olabye lya mitwalo 4. It wasn't just a tour, but we learned lots of new things as well. Keep in mind that everything that we are watching at this time or learning at this time, we are yet to see physically by our own eyes on the boat cruise. If you remember very well, some of the activities that were written on the entrance of this point was bird watching, game driving, and here are some of the bird species that are in the park. So you see them here just before you go watch them. These are just a few of many birds found in Queen Elizabeth National Park. The number of species exceeds 610, forming the longest bird list of any protected area in Africa. Ooh. This tremendous number is due to the broad range of habitats within the park, which range from savanna, woodland, and forest, wetlands, rivers, and lakes. The last confirmation of our boat cruise payments were being made. Meanwhile, it was a moment of chilling to the family out here. Chilling and chibozibozi. Owa binoculars ye teyatuweezaamu yedde eddakiika. So Haj and his son, at first I thought they are twins. So our cruise was delayed about 30 minutes and Solar got us here, so we had to first pray it and wait for them to let us know that it's now ready. You go. Don't ask me why I'm on camera, not in the solar line. Allah gave me a leave, which I happily obeyed to, and I was not supposed to pray in this trip. Tuba tukyali awo n'enzige enfo ajja. I was just staring at a very beautiful place right from where we're waiting from, and I had to look for the way to that side, and boom. This place is the whole deal. Oh my God. This is the accommodation you saw at the entrance. It has a very beautiful view, the tranquility in this place. I can't imagine it in the morning, like at 6 a.m. That's why they say there's also bird watching this side. The chairs you see over there, that's the campfire for the residents. And Madame is trying to enjoy the view in 3D. Actually, she also decided to come try this place out, see what they have in store, and if she could also wait for us here, as she was not going to go for the boat cruise. She has phobia for water. The place is called Acacia. It is very beautiful. It has accommodation. It has a restaurant. It has buffet, which we did not have interest in, and it has a swimming pool. You can have your meal as you're watching the swimmers. It has sunbathe coaches. Oh my God, it was just it. I felt like I belonged to this place. In between here, we were called for a briefing before boat cruising, and we thought that it was ready, and they were just informing us that we had to wait for 1 more hour. So we felt comfortable to order our meals. And this time around, I'd come back with Najib and Halima, as always, Kavuyo Wangi. Yeah, and the meals were really delicious. I highly recommend. They have delicious meals. The fries were, and it took about 10-15 minutes before they brought them, and the order they make, but it was worth the wait. Ne jjajja wange awo naye we yatuukidde.
Akagundu kantu kange sigomba gwe bw'olaba gwe bw'olaba thank you yonna
No sooner had we finished our meal than they called us for the boat cruise, so it was a rush hour.
see you soon.
Thank you for watching. Those that are here for the first time, kindly subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. We're gonna watch the boat cruise in our next video. Bye.